So you just bought a shiny new tier 8 premium tank, or you just finished grinding that long-awaited tier 10, and you see this screen all too often? Well, let's find out why. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now, I hope you're well, I hope you are healthy and staying safe. And today I have a collection of 3 battles. Now, don't worry, the battles are not too long, and you will see very shortly why. But I wanted to say that no matter how much armor you have, how big your gun is, what the alpha damage is, if that happens, because I've noticed nowadays there's a bit of a problem with covering flanks and light tanks, medium tanks, just not doing what they're supposed to be doing. For example, these TVP here and quite a few other medium tanks, they're just happily packed around this area, and the other flank is completely empty. There's no one there, and I don't understand why. Now, meanwhile, our RHM just driving casually like a tourist, admiring the trees or something, because I have no idea what he's doing. It's so strange, and it's quite disappointing at times. Now, obviously, some of them might be new players, maybe, and they just have no idea what they have to do. But I'm hoping this video will, will make some players understand that instead of ramming me or any of your teammates close to the cap circle, might as well just do something a bit more useful. Anyway, he did say sorry, so I pressed affirmative. Polite player, very good. Yeah, not a pleasant situation to be in, because you can't do much, you just have to literally sit and wait, and that's not a good feeling. And look at the timer, it's just 20 something seconds over 12 minutes, and I'm speeding it up because, yeah, it's a bit of a slaughter coming up, and I'm not surprised, because the enemy is advancing from the field, and they're spotting us, and they have 3 shots on us, and we're all kind of encircled, all up here on the hill, and there isn't much we can do. And the sad part of this, it all happens, if you just take a quick look at the timer, it all happens in a very short space of time. Yeah, every single one of us just falling one by one, and yeah, not very enjoyable, is it? Anyway, let's maybe take a look at the next one. Maybe that's gonna look better. And we are on Prokhorovka, sunny day, driving happily in my tier 7 Chinese tank destroyer. Now, obviously, I'm sure a lot of you love this map, especially if you're in fairly mobile tanks, so to speak. This TD is quite mobile, it has very good camo, so I decided, let me just go up here in the famous bush at E1 and spot, because, yeah, why not? Again, not, this is an important flank that should be covered by a light tank or a medium tank or someone with some spotting ability. But again, I'm doing it, but I don't mind. Obviously, I was chasing for a good match. I was trying to get as much as possible out of it. And just look at this. Look how many guys, it's probably half their team around, just sitting in the back. I don't know why no one is making any move, and I'm happy with that, because that means I can get the most out of it. I'm spotting, so hopefully I'm getting some spotting damage. I can hopefully take some shots. But for now, I thought, let me just not do anything. I'm just gonna spot them and get some spotting assist. Because I was actually shocked. I could not believe I'm such in an advanced position in this bush. There's no way I should be able to be in this bush, but here I am anyway. And I thought this is looking very promising. But looking at the enemy,
No! No! No!
they do look like that, don't they? All sitting ducks in the corner. I don't know why. It's so strange to me. I still don't understand to this day. Fair enough, maybe some players are new. Again, I'm saying that repeatedly, but are they all new players? How come none of them is advancing? Why are they all back there? I just don't understand. This is such a puzzle for me. And it happens, I've noticed quite often in many battles where either my team or the enemy team are just not covering the flanks, and just in general the positioning is just shit, I have to say. So I'm just happily shooting in cover. Can you imagine that Conqueror? Tier 9, this is a tier 9 battle, I'm a tier 7. And I'm, just taking free shots at them. It's something that you shouldn't be allowed to do, someone should be able to counter you. But hey, happy days. Oh, there's a pattern. Pattern sniping from next to his cap circle. How funny is this? Very unusual. Don't know why, but well, it happens more and more these days, and I can't really say I don't have a problem with that, because when you end up in that team, well, we all know what happens. We all know how many controllers we break, and especially if you're the angry type. But yeah, it's very disappointing, guys. I really have to say, yeah, E75, bit clueless coming up. I decided to track him because obviously it's quite tough to pen him. Might as well just get some tracking assist. And let's speed it up and get towards the end of it, because yeah, there's only 3 tanks left, as you can see. Very quick outcome. This poor T30, taking him down, and I'm advancing. I'm trying to see if I can spot anyone else, find a T10, another Conqueror up the hill, taking a lot of shots because now pretty much the battle is over. And yeah, not very pleasant for the enemy team. Imagine being in that team. How frustrating must that be? And I'm sure every single one of you have experienced these kind of battles. And I have to say, even when you're on the winning side, even then, I don't think it's that engaging. I don't think it's such a nice experience, because after all, there's no challenge, it's just all too easy. It feels a bit strange. And yeah, they're done. They are done. But hey, there's one more. Since we had 2 large maps, I thought, let me just showcase a small map, a city map, like Ensk. Ensk is a bit of a mixed bag. I can't really say I love it, but I don't hate it. It's usually a map dominated by super heavies, like this E75 and the Type 4 in front of him. And they have all the attributes to do really well in these small city maps. Yeah, looks promising, very promising. The E75 deciding not to engage and just carry on, maybe take some initiative. And yeah, he's just heading for the city, it looks like. And he's asking for help. At this stage, he is, because he's about to approach the enemy. We do expect quite a few tanks, enemy tanks, to be present around here. And he's asking for help again. And pinging the map, pinging our cap circle, because that's where our tanks are, or that's where half the team is. Oh well, he has to get on with his business in front of him. and yeah, he's pretty much on his own. What a strange situation, and very rare. Because let's take a look back and just see who is back here. If you look at it carefully, there's 1, 2, 3, there's about 6 tanks, including the Type 4. The Type 4 is there. That is certainly not something you see every day. There's way too many tanks around here. No one really knows why, but it looks like they're very busy. And the Type 4 side scraping there, very good job, taking a few shots. But going back to the E75, looks like he's being surrounded, and what could he possibly do? There's so many enemies around him. Probably not much, because he's just dead, which is sad to see, because the guy really tried hard, you know, he tried to do something. And it's even more sad because this Marbreaker was about to come to the rescue. But dear Marbreaker, dear friend, I think this is just simply too late. But hey, you never know. Don't want to be negative. They only have 2 tanks advantage, and I've seen worse battles being turned around. So you really never know, especially in a city map. We still have the Type 4 that can really change things massively. Oh well, not in this particular battle, I guess. Well, anyway, what I'm trying to say, guys, here is that if you decide to play a certain tank or a certain class that fits a specific map, so let's say a fast, medium on a large map, just try to be aware of the tank's characteristics, you know, the advantages and abilities, and also the weaknesses of the tank, and try to do what the tank is supposed to be doing. So if you are in a fast mobile tank, don't wait in the back, just try to spot for your team, try to provide the vision. And equally, if you're in a slow, heavily armored tank and you're on a small map like this, like Ensk or any other city map, just go in front, just throw yourself in the battle. Not blindly, I'm not suggesting you should just go and you know, suicide, but try to take some initiative, because as you've seen in each of these replays, positioning really dictates every single battle and is probably the most important thing in this game, if not the most important thing. And only then there's other factors that come into play, such as alpha damage, view range, things like that. But they mean nothing if you're not in the right spot on the map. It's as simple as that. And I'm hoping for any of you out there that are brand new in this game, I hope this helps and you'll provide some guidance. And if it does, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. There will be more informative content to come. But until next time, happy tanking!